crazy like that, man. That's too wild. Yeah.
Off the drink, I feel hypnotic. Dr. Dre, I'm off the chronic. High as hell, don't win beyond. She throwing ass, I get behind. As fuck niggas, I'm just being nice. Stay at the bank, bro, days behind. She with the shit, she ain't even mine. Do all fights, can't even find. Me and bro niggas is not adjacent. Bitches ain't shit, they too complacent. Only worry about money conversating. Waviest nigga, that's no debate. Dolo, I ain't affiliated. Keep me strapped, get annihilated. Off the shits, eyes dilated. That's my bitch, let it hit me say it. Killing that roller, how she played. Brand new night that the clip conveyed. Niggas fake thug and I don't portray. Media bug and niggas obey. Up in my feelings, I sip on Patron. Roll me a wood and get in my zone. Niggas be copying, niggas be clones. The Mary Jeans, the match took a song. Off the drink, I feel hypnotic. Dr. Dre, I'm off the chronic. High as hell, don't win beyond. She throwing ass, I get behind. As fuck niggas, I'm just being nice. Stay at the bank, bro, days behind. She with the shit, she ain't even mine. Do all fights, can't even find. Off the drink, I feel hypnotic. Dr. Dre, I'm off the chronic. High as hell, don't win beyond. She throwing ass, I get behind. As fuck niggas, I'm just being nice. Stay at the bank, bro, days behind. She with the shit, she ain't even mine. Do all fights, can't even find. Up next, I ain't never signed. Hoes where that do you grind me? Hella drip, yeah, I'm super slimy. Snub nose on my hip like Tiny. 100 round made the Glock a time. Couple thousand made my neck tsunami. Young nigga, I was watching tsunami. Bankroll on me now, got me. If you ain't talking M's, you ain't talking my slang. If you ain't been down bad, you can't feel my pain. I watch how these niggas claim they fuck with me. One false move, boy, you history. Don't fuck with me. Nigga, where your bag? It's a mystery. Took your bitch my bag, she kept hitting me. Off the drink, I feel hypnotic. Dr. Dre, I'm off the chronic. High as hell, don't win beyond. She throwing ass, I get behind. As fuck niggas, I'm just being nice. Stay at the bank, bro, days behind. She with the shit, she ain't even mine. Do all fights, can't even find. Off the drink, I feel hypnotic. Dr. Dre, I'm off the chronic. High as hell, don't win beyond. She throwing ass, I get behind. As fuck niggas, I'm just being nice. Stay at the bank, bro, days behind. She with the shit, she ain't even mine. Do all fights, can't even find.
Yes, sir. We in the building. Friday night. Everybody made it through the week. Some people got paid today. You know? How y'all feeling? Man, we locked in. Florida in the building. Yes, sir. Man, I swear. Man, we're gonna have to put something else together, man. I do miss the Discord server too. We're gonna see what's going on. New Orleans tapped in your first live. Shout out to Bookie, first live. Shout out to the UK. Woo. Mississippi. Let's get to it, man. So, I titled this The Boosie Curse. Right? I titled this video The Boosie Curse because as I'm starting to look at the industry, I'm starting to notice the specific people that death is continuously surrounded around. And I can't help but to look at Boosie. I can't help but to start to look at Boosie like a rap gatekeeper. And it looks like every specific area has a specific gatekeeper in that area. Where if you are to come out of that area, you have to rub shoulders with these people to get any higher in the industry. Boosie, for instance, who comes out of what? Louisiana? Chicago, you got Lil Durk. And a lot of death surrounds around Lil Durk as well. So be on the lookout for the Little Dirt curse. You got New York, you got Jay-Z, you got 50 Cent. Canada, you got Drake, the quote unquote sixth god. And every rapper, every Canadian rapper that dies, Drake is somewhere lingering in the shadows. So Boosie is no different. Boosie is playing a role in this industry as a soul collector. So you won't hear about Boosie as long as people keep perishing around Boosie. You won't hear about him having a tragic death, because he keeps offering up souls in order to extend his own contract. So guys like Boosie, you're not going to hear about them having a tragic death. It's negative forces at play that protect these people. You know, you have positive forces. You know, one might call it God, you know, whatever you want to call it. God, and then you got the devil. And based on who you side with, that's the energy that surrounds you in life and everywhere you go. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into the little Boosie curse. He's always on Vlad. And that's interesting because if you look at every interview Lil Boosie has done with Vlad, the only video where he's wearing dark shades is when he's talking about the death of Duke093. The only one where he's wearing dark shades and you can't see his eyes. He got this weird body language while he's talking about it. His energy's off. His body language is off. Because he know what happened. He know what this is really about. But come on. Chicago jeweler Duke093 robbed and killed after rocking a $1 million jewelry to Boosie's show and winning $100K in a dice game with goons. See, they already creating the illusion for you that this is why he ended up passing away. It's because he was rocking a lot of jewelry and then he came up on a dice game. So they're trying to create the illusion of jealousy is what did it. And this is what they do every single time. Whether it be a rapper, anybody in hip hop, it's easy to create the illusion that, oh, he shouldn't have been in the hood because jealousy is what did it. Lil Boosie even said it himself. He even helped. He even assisted in creating the narrative on DJ Vlad. What'd he say? He said hypnotized with hatred. And more often than not, these are sacrifices that are going on. Now, the jeweler was in Houston for Boosie's concert. This is for anybody that might not know what's going on. He decided to show off his jewels. Media takeout confirmed that Duke wore $1 million in change to the concert and posted dozens of photos of himself all across social media. Unfortunately, police believe that his stunning on IG may have led the wolves right to him and may have caused his death. Media takeout confirmed that Duke was ambushed by a group of men as he was leaving the Boosie concert. He was shot multiple times and stripped of all his jewels. The goons left his body in the middle of the street and fled in a dark colored sedan. So far, police have no suspects. Boosie heard the shots that killed his friend and immediately took to social media to explain what happened. Now, in quotes, Boosie says, "We was in the garage. He must have walked outside to the parking lot. We was in the garage. We heard the shots." Like, I assume that it's a typo. I assume that like they was far away in the parking lot. He must have went to his car or something, bro. Dude was gonna make a piece for me too. Damn. We had a concert last night. Shit must have happened when everybody was walking to the car. And just right off of that, it sound like bullshit. It sound like straight bullshit. And it's like, damn, he was gonna make a piece for me too. That's the saddest part of this. That's the saddest part of this situation. Hold on, matter of fact, I think I got the video.
Yeah, that's f***ed up, bro. We was in a garage. He must have walked outside to the parking lot. We was in the garage. We heard this, but it like they was far away in the parking lot. He must have went to his car or something, bro. Dude was finna make a piece of him too. Damn. Nah, we went to a concert. Me and Plies had a concert last night. Shit must have happened when everybody was walking to the car.
Just off of that right there. Yeah. He don't even believe the shit he's saying. That's why he can't even look at the camera. Nigga can't even look at the camera when he talking. We all know he lying. Yeah, we all know he lying by his body language. You don't need Gematria for this, but the Gematria is gonna tie it all in and make perfect sense. So let's get to it then. Now, for anybody that might not know what Gematria is the practice of turning letters into numbers. It is a Jewish practice by Kabbalah. All the rituals, the sacrifices that you see on the main stage, all of these people on the main stage, they practice Kabbalah. They might not be vocal about it, but they practice it. And this is the same thing that you see every day in sports, politics, mainstream media. This is the code that they put in front of you every single day. Murder by numbers. Now, if we take the English language forwards, right? A is 1, B is 2, you know, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. And now the stream is messing up. But Chicago, if you take Chicago, you know, where he's from, where the jeweler was from, you get 46 in English ordinal. Now, it's interesting that the Chicago jeweler was killed in Houston, Texas, which also equals 46, right? Along with sacrifice, which equals 46, in the same cipher, full reduction. Now, full reduction, yeah, I don't know why the stream was lagging. Yeah, you already know. It should be good now, though. But yeah, full reduction is the same thing as English ordinal. The only difference, yeah, I probably hit a keyword or something. Probably when I said Kabbalah. But yeah, just refresh our stream. Refresh the screen. But yeah, full reduction is English ordinal. The only difference is the double digits are being reduced to the single digits. So the 26th letter of the alphabet now equals 8 because 2 plus 6 equals 8. And that's how you get this cipher right here. Yes, indeed. Yes. A lot of them don't wear it anymore, but a lot of them did at one time. A lot of them did wear the red bracelet. Yes. They don't do it as much anymore though. But yes, Kabbalah is the practice that they're all under. But let's continue. Now, Boosie Badass equals 199, which happens to be the 46th prime number. Right? Along with the 46 with the Chicago jeweler and the fact that he was sacrificed in Houston, Texas. We get the number 46. Now, once again, Chicago. where the jeweler was from. Duke the jeweler. Duke093. He's from Chicago, which equals 143 in the English language reversed. So Z is 1 and A is 26 in the cipher, and that's how you get 143 with Chicago. Now, he was killed in Houston, Texas after a Boosie concert. So now when we take Boosie concert and we take Houston, Texas, where the Boosie concert occurred, we get 143, just like the Chicago jeweler was killed at this concert, right? After the concert was over. And we get the same numerology. Now, once again, Chicago jeweler, you know, the things that they put in these articles, that's all you have to take. Copy and paste. That's it. Copy and paste, and you're going to get these keywords. When you copy and paste the things that they tell you, you're going to get killing, you're going to get sacrifice, you're going to get ritual, Masonic, Freemason. You're going to get all these keywords. So the more that you practice, you know, decoding and things like that, you're going to continue to see the pattern, because it's very simple what they do. Right? But Chicago jeweler equals 74 along with killing, which equals 74. Duke093, which was the jeweler that lost his life, and Boosie Badass, we get the same synchronicity of 53. So be wary of who tries to befriend you, because they might have their own personal agenda. Now, I don't know if Boosie sits in some type of office and they running numbers and they see who they need to be linked up with. I'm not sure if this is just a spiritual thing where spirits lead them to befriend certain people for a reason. I'm not sure how they know exactly who to get. I don't know if this is just metaphysical, where Boosie just happened to befriend somebody, sacrifice them, and now when we do the Gematria, now we see the connection, right? It could be all of these things in different cases. It's probably not just one theory. It's probably all of them. But Duke093 equals 53, along with Boosie Badass, which equals 53. Duke093 also syncs up with murder. When you run Duke093 in reverse and you run murder forwards, you get 79 and 34. Now, what's interesting about the number 34 is it draws right back to Boosie, right? 34, and then you see 97 with Boosie, right? The inverse of the 79 with Duke093 and murder. So you get 79 and 34, then you get 97 and 34 for Boosie. More importantly, the number 97. Now, it's interesting that these articles about the death of Duke093 all came out on September 7th, 9/7. Right? Like Boosie equals 97. And they decided to tell you about this death on 9/7. Even though, according to TMZ, quote unquote, Duke the jeweler, I don't even know if he really went by that name or is that a name that TMZ decided to give him. I thought he was just Duke093, but either way, he was pronounced dead on Sunday, which Sunday was September 4th. So why did they wait 3 days to write these articles? And it seems like this is why, because Boosie equals 97. And they decided to wait until 9/7 to tell you about it. Even though apparently he was pronounced dead on Sunday, the same day as the concert. That's a span of 3, right? A span of 3 days. Right? That number 3. But come on. Right? 9/7 is when they came out with the article, or 7/9. And look at exactly what you get. You get Boosie, you get Death 97, and then you get Duke093 and Murder with 79. And this is why they tell you on the specific days that they tell you. And see, this how you know that it's a real death. Because a fake death, it's already going to come out the exact day that they want you to know about it. It's already going to be constructed. But see, he was killed 3 days early. And they decided to tell you about it on the 7th. So the numbers could line up. But come on. Now, they even say police sources tell TMZ Hip Hop the 29-year-old died from multiple gunshot wounds. Yeah, and I couldn't crack that. I couldn't get to the bottom of that 1146, man. I'm like, okay, what is it about 1146? Because they could have said 1150, 11.5, just like killing. But I'm like, what is it with that 1146? I couldn't figure out. I couldn't figure it out. So if anybody know anything about the 1146, or it could just be that that just was the time that he got killed. But usually when they tell you a time, it's for a reason. But like, he was 29 years old. 14 minutes left in the day, and end equals 14. Also, Duke equals 14. Also, dead equals 14. Okay, so that's what it was then. Yeah, 14 minutes away. Yeah, from the 1,440 minutes out of the day. And he died 14 minutes away, which dead and Duke equals 14. Okay, appreciate you, Gematria Decodes. Shout out to Gematria Decodes. See, I knew y'all was going to come through. But he was 29 years old. He was 29 years old at the time. Just like Boosie equals 29 in full reduction. So this was a clear sacrifice for Lil Boosie. He's going to continue to grow. You're not going to hear about him having a tragic passing no time soon. He too busy collecting souls right now. Yeah, I couldn't find his real name. I couldn't find his real name or his birthday. So we gonna connect it to Boosie's birthday. I mean, we was gonna do that either way. But Duke093 equals 231 in Jewish, right? Like I told you, Gematria was a Jewish practice. 231, which is the 21st prime number, just like he was pronounced dead on Sunday, which equals 21 in full reduction. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he didn't escape cancer, diabetes, and being shot in the leg, and being in prison. He was locked up. So yeah, he done definitely made some deals behind closed doors. So once again with this article, yeah, definitely. He's working his way up there. And I think it's safe to say he's in that position now. He's now a hip hop gatekeeper. Along with Meek Mill and Philly, you got to rub shoulder. Look at PNB Rock. Look at the picture. Look at the picture that Meek Mill took with PNB Rock, letting y'all know that sooner down the line, he was going to be a sacrifice with that evil smirk on his face, showing the 666 with the one-eye symbolism on his chain. Meek Mill is another one of them that you got to rub shoulders with. In Philly, every little area, they got their little gatekeepers that you got to rub shoulders. Meek Mill, Lil Snoop. You see what I'm saying? Yes, Texas and Jay Prince. And what's so crazy, Duke the Jeweler was also shooting dice with Jay Prince Jr. So I'm glad you pointed that out. He was shooting dice with Boosie and Jay Prince's son, Jay Prince Jr. And Jay Prince, remember, FBG Duck, FBG Cash, they was both signed to Rap-A-Lot, which is Jay Prince label. I'm telling you, these folks, they got these folks set up in every area. They got the gatekeepers is a real thing. Listen to, even though he's not a rapper, but listen to Mike Epps when he went on to the Breakfast Club and he talked about gatekeepers in the industry. This is a real thing. But Chicago jeweler Duke093 robbed and killed, right? So now if we take robbed and killed, which equals 64, we take Boosie Badass, we get 64. We take Labor Day weekend, which is when he was killed, we get 64. Yes, they work together in unison. Yes, they do. Now, to the birthdays and the numbers and the dates. November 14th, 1982, the day that Boosie was born, and the day that the day that Duke passed away, is a span of 39 years and 9 months. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. He died on Beyonce's birthday, and Beyonce was born in Texas. And where did this man die? In Texas. In Houston, Texas. Damn, I ain't even think about that. Now y'all see how it's all in connection. These people are all in cahoots and they all playing their role. I ain't even think about that. That went over my head. But come on. 399. See, that's why we all tapped in, because we all providing information together to crack this code. Nah, hell no, that wasn't no coincidence. 399, right? Murder equals 399. Just like Boosie, so simply saying that Boosie was 39 years old at the time of this sacrifice. 39. Just like how a jeweler was killed at his concert, and jeweler and concert have a perfect synchronicity. Out of all 4 base ciphers, concert and jeweler have the perfect synchronicity, and they have the 39, just like Boosie is currently 39 years old. And his 40th year of life. And isn't Beyonce 40? Swear she older than that, but don't Google tell you that she 40? $41? Okay. But concert and jeweler, perfect synchronicity. Now, let's quote his words. Now, he said we was in the garage. He must have walked outside to the parking lot. So we take garage, parking lot, and conspiracy, right? Just like what this was, a conspiracy to commit an illegal act, which in this case was murder. Because it wasn't just one party involved. It was multiple parties. Boosie, the killers, whoever Boosie gets the order from. Duke093, and then Duke, like Duke Ellington, the Duke in England. And then the Queen of England died a day after the news of this right here. You see how all the news is tied in? You see how it's all connected? Right? But garage, conspiracy, and parking lot, all 123. Nah. This was a code for Freemasonry. And I'm going to show you why. Because if we take conspiracy and parking lot, once again, we get a perfect synchronicity between the base 4 ciphers. Now, more importantly, the number 147 with conspiracy, parking lot, and Freemason, which equals 147. So this was a subtle clue, right? This was a subtle clue, right? With the 33rd degree of Freemasonry. Now let's tie in the 33. Let's tie in what they showed us subtly with this thing that happened. Concert and jeweler equals 33. And also pay attention to the 78 connection too. But the concert, the jeweler that was killed at the concert, 33. He was killed Labor Day, like Labor Day weekend, right? Labor Day, 33. Also 78 with that 78 connection with before. He also was pronounced dead on Sunday, 33. And 78 again. And then they said he got shot in the garage, 33. So they give you subtle hints who's behind these sacrifices and these rituals. They give you hints. Now, the day that this shooting took place, September 4th, 2022, it left 118 days remaining, just like death, homicide, and robbed and killed. Like they tell you in the article, he was robbed and killed. They use that specific phrase. Literally, all you have to do is copy and paste exactly how they tell you. Don't change, don't alter anything. Copy and paste. And you get 118. So this was planned out for this specific day. Yes, indeed. Indeed he does. Indeed he does. It's been exactly 42 weeks. Exactly 42 weeks from Boosie's birthday last year and the killing of Duke093. It's been exactly 42 weeks, which we know nigger equals 42 and homicide equals 42. And that's exactly what happened on this day, exactly 42 weeks after Lil Boosie's birthday. A homicide occurs, which equals 42. Now, another thing, the span of Boosie's last birthday to the day that Duke Duke093 passed away is 0 years, 9 months, and 3 weeks. Just like Duke093. You can't make this up. You can't. The Satanic Bible clearly states that the highest holiday in a satanic religion is one's own birth. And by this day of birth, whether the birthday is changed or this is the day that these people are naturally born, which either way, this is what connects these sacrifices and these rituals. It's all connected to one's own day of birth. Every single time. Yes, and that's probably why Webby stopped fucking with Boosie. Because he didn't want to be next on the chopping block. But they both took Lil Fat out. That don't take away from the fact that they was both connected to Lil Fat. So you can't run from this, Webby. He can try to hide and run, but it's too late. You already at one point, you already gained like what you already gained from that. It's too late. So you can run and hide, but it ain't gonna work. You already signed that deal. Damn, and he was killed in a parking garage too? It's crazy. But come on. Yeah, we gonna run the numbers on Lil Fat too. But come on. 71 days. Duke093 passed away 71 days before Boosie's birthday. 71. Now, if we break down 71, you get the 20th prime number, just like death equals 20. Now, the area code in Houston, one of the area codes, is 281. Just like concert equals 281. And that's exactly what happened at a Houston concert, is where this death occurred. Now, 281, if we break that down, is the 60th prime number. Just like Terrence Hatch equals 60. So you see how we trickle this stuff down, and then it brings you back to the same people. It brings you back to the same people. Now, like I said, I don't know if this is the actual name that he went by, but TMZ goes to call him Duke the Jeweler. Now, Duke the Jeweler equals 62, just like Sacrifice equals 62. And the place that he was killed, right, Houston, Texas, equals 62. Boosie concert equals 62. Boosie concert and Duke the Jeweler have the synchronicity of 62 and 73 in the same ciphers. More importantly, the number 73, just like ritual sacrifice, equals 73. You just find out his birthday is February 10th. Damn, I wish I had because I seen a 210. I seen a 210. I can't remember which one it was, but I seen a 210. Damn. Appreciate that though. And it's funny because his name Duke. Right? But yeah, 210 and 102. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. I forgot what like the birthday to what? I forgot if it was the death to the birthday. From Boosie's birthday to Duke's death, or vice versa. But it was that 210. It was 2 months and 10 days or something like that. And I was wondering what it was. And okay, so it was in connection with his birthday, 2/10. Yeah, I was trying to figure that one out too. That was another one I was trying to figure out. Okay. Now, can we get a real name? Does anybody know his real name? But let's go. Now, like I said, 73, right? We're ritual sacrifice. Now, if we break 73 down, we get the 21st prime number once again. Just like Sunday equals 21. The day he died. Now, even Chicago, Illinois, which Duke the Jeweler was from, and Labor Day weekend is synced up with the same numbers. So we can see clear as day that this was indeed another murder by numbers, another ritual, another sacrifice for the gatekeeper. Like, he's now been promoted to the hip hop, one of the hip hop gatekeepers. So you're not gonna hear about him until people stop selling their soul to him. That's when he gonna be running around frantically trying to find somebody to sell their soul, because he's now a soul collector. That's the only way he can extend his contract in his rap game. He has to continue to assist in collecting souls. He's just one of those guys now in the industry. Same thing with Lil Durk. Yeah, same thing as P. Diddy. That's why death surrounds these people. Drake, same thing. Who else? Who else in hip hop? Meek Mill, same thing. Anybody that rubs shoulders with Meek Mill is a goner. Who else? Trying to think of rappers. Rick Ross. Rick Ross. Yep. Gotti. Yo Gotti, definitely. I wouldn't say Cardi B, not yet. I ain't really seen, unless I'm missing something, but I wouldn't say Cardi yet. But yeah, Gotti definitely. Gotti definitely. Gotti is another gatekeeper in Memphis that you have to rub shoulders with. If you coming out of Memphis, you have to meet Yo Gotti. Birdman, another hip hop gatekeeper. Yup. Another hip hop gatekeeper. Definitely. Yeah, 50 Cent. I would say of New York, I would say 50 Cent, and I would say Jay-Z. I would say 50 Cent and Jay-Z are the gatekeepers in New York. If you remember Pop Smoke, who died on the 50th day of the year, and he has the last name of Jackson, just like Curtis Jackson. Yeah, Jay Prince is the gatekeeper in Texas. Yep, remember 6ix9ine had to rub shoulders with 50. Nah, Big Sean, his weak ass. Big Sean ain't even from Detroit. And this coming from somebody that's from Detroit. And anybody that I speak to, nobody knows him. So no, hell no, that nigga ain't no gatekeeper. Young Thug. Yep, Young Thug. Young Thug is definitely he getting up there. He getting up there. But that's all we gonna. I'm gonna keep this under an hour. You know, just for the sake of people being able to watch it back. I gotta handle some things, but when I come back, I will most likely go live. You know, we just gonna kick it chill, late night type shit. But I just gotta handle some things right now. I wanted to get this live done though. So I did give y'all something, you know what I'm saying, on Friday night. Cause you know that's our thing, you feel me? So yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. You better be on you worked last week. But Yes, appreciate y'all for supporting, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing. I appreciate y'all for that a lot because y'all help get these videos out there. Why does Gematria matter so much? Because it ties in with the practice that they're involved in, the practice of Kabbalah. So if y'all look into Kabbalah, like after this live, then you'll see that it's very prominent. This is why a lot of men wear dresses. It comes from ancient like teachings. Like it's literally like when people say humiliation ritual, they don't know how deep how deep of a meaning that really is. But that's exactly what it is. And that's why a lot of these men wear dresses. It's just another aspect. But yeah, Gematria is it's like the other half of what you already knew. You already knew about blood sacrifices. The numerology is just the other half of it. Because that's the way to complete the ritual is with Gematria, with numerology. Like the number 9. That's why you see the number 9 stick out a lot with a lot of these sacrifices, a lot of these rituals. Number 9 is completion. But yeah. But with that being said, though, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. We'll be back. Please like the stream on y'all way out. And I'm out.